Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:40 p.m. November 20th, 2020, Friday, end of the week. And a decent week it was after my pretty rough start on Monday. But things got cooking the rest of the week, and I'm closing at all-time highs, and I'll get into that at the end of the video. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Make sure you tell me how your trading's going, what you like today or last week or what have you, and I'll look into it and kind of see what I saw on your particular trades, and hopefully you got some nice gains in our green this week. We're looking at plenty of stocks. EV was in the mix today. Again, definitely the hottest sector in the markets for sure. And unfortunately, right before the markets opened up, there were two offerings, one on KNDI and one on FUV, which took a little bit of the steam out of it, but it definitely still opened up some trades in today's price action. So I got off to the start with a XPEV trade through 52 here. Didn't make much. For some reason, I got pushed out of it and made like $7 or $15 and kind of flushed out, even though it worked out pretty well on the chart here. I then looked at Roku. So Roku had that stellar day yesterday. Look at this gain here and continued to climb. So the play was right here at 260, was it 262, I believe? Yeah, 262. Had you gotten into this one here, it didn't get up that high. But once you took it up here at 262 on this candle here, you rode it all the way up to 260. Where's the high? Oh, 265.97. It was just Roku's just a tough trader, and if you take 262 there, you're chasing. I really think you're chasing on that one. So I only got a few bucks off on that one. But then we went back to XPEV, and I caught this 53 move here. So here's 53 high, almost 52.99, and here's 52.95. It was up at 53 here, and the break of 53 here was the play. I got off shares all the way up and made like $200 on this trade alone. Really nice trade. Really set the pace. I was feeling pretty good. But then I got kind of back to my old ways. Hard to say it. But Zoom. Maybe it was FOMO at the 424 level. You can see here, moved up to 424 here. Pushed through 424 here and just never looked back. Actually, my buddy and I were about to take the 424 here, and I probably wouldn't have traded that big, probably 100 to 200 shares, because it moves at a point at a time sometimes, and you can get stuck. And then unfortunately, I decided to take a trade, so I missed this 20-point move here. Probably would have bailed a little bit more up in this area, so I probably had like a few shares, meaning like 3 or 4 shares for this big move if I only took 100. So I got to be honest about that. Even though it was a 20-point mover, it was this move here. I got in for a secondary move through 444. It went up 50 cents in my area, and I was looking for that. We're going to 450. Trying to hold some motto, and it just actually rug pulled on me, and I lost 90 bucks on the trade with 100 shares, and it was a bit frustrating for sure. So I almost closed off the day. I was only up like 50 bucks on the day, and I was like, it's Friday. Probably not going to set up anything, but MRVI IPO, right? Made this move to 32. Pretty much its opening price was 32. What was the opening price? Yeah, 32 high here. But this candle here set it up for the 31.50 secondary move here, and we got in this one 31.50. Got in a little early and made about, let's see how much I made on this trade. $116 on that trade with 300 shares or so. Nice move up, just kept going and going. And once it broke through 32, this happened in like 32 to 32.46 happened in probably like 30 seconds. And I got some shares off at 32.35. And I thought I was going to rip up even higher, like to 33, but then it ended up rolling over. So no big deal. So that pretty much sums up my day of trades. 157 on the day. That Zoom trade really took a nut. That was unfortunate, but there were plays all over the place. I wanted to show you FUV. So FUV had that news, right? And it gapped down because of the news. Everything else in the EV space was gapping up. So if you go back to the daily here, it ended up gapping down. But once it breaks the high of the day, which is 1410, right here, rips. Just probably the trade of the day if you caught it through 14. You could even take in the high day break of yesterday. I mean, this thing was just cranking. Just flew up from 14 to 20, but notice the high 20, and then just fell off a little bit down to 17. I think it closed down around 17. Yeah, it closed around 17s, but the volume was even more today than it was yesterday. And if you watch the video from yesterday, I did very well on FUV. Actually held shares in the after hours. Closed out for a smaller gain than I thought I would be, but still decent trade, and I'll take that every day of the week. But FUV was a mover, and you just got to press that button. I'm still having a hard time pressing the button when I should, even if it becomes a loser, and I'm having a hard time holding. I thought I did pretty well in the XPEV trade. I think I sold a little too early on the MRVI trade, but Boeing and Tesla and beyond, those guys didn't really sit up today. Zoom was the miss for sure. That thing was just ready to go. We have so much potential for that one because of the new lockdowns and COVID and everything. So the momentum was strong with Zoom today. So let's get into the equity curve. Hang on a second. Okay, so this is the week, all from Monday through Friday. This is every day, but it's not like it's broken up into 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. It's just all the trades combined. And I got a rough start going on Monday. Actually, this was the early part of Tuesday, and then I turned it up pretty well, and continued to climb Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I made all-time highs today, and I took a small loss on that Zoom. Or not small loss on that Zoom. I took a small loss on, maybe it was T-Doc that brought me down a few bucks, but pretty much closing your all-time highs on my account, if not all-time highs today. And I'm pretty proud of that. November 20th, obviously I'm not making a fortune, but I'm making money in the markets, which is pretty good. And that's all I can be happy about at the moment. I'm looking to continue to double that, triple that, quadruple that, and go on and on and on and on. Trade a bigger size and continue the process. So that pretty much sums it up for the week. It's a good trading week, and I'm looking forward to continuing next week. We're going to have a short week because we're going to have Thanksgiving, and then Friday's going to be a short day, but I'll have videos every day most likely. So keep an eye out for those. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt. Can't, try to help each other out. That's what I'm all about. In this world, it's all about helping others. So get back to me, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Have a good one.